Should KD remain in Golden State or head to New York?
Nah, he should go. He should go. As much as I make fun of Stephen A. about the New York Knicks, he should go to New York. He's good enough. He's good enough to wipe away all that bad luck. He's good enough to wipe away the incompetence of James Dolan. He's good enough to wipe away their history. KD is the solution to the New York Knicks problem, and here's why you leave Golden State. I've been somewhat of somebody who's argued, slow down. Tap the brakes, KD. Stay in Golden State, rack up championships, add to your legacy, win debates on all-time lists. It's good in Golden State. But if he does that, after the way we've seen them be able to win, granted against Portland, Milwaukee or Toronto would be something different. But the way they've been able to win without him, I think he's never going to be able to win that debate against, honestly, guys like Max. They're always going to use what Golden State, what Steph could do without him against KD. Go build your legacy in New York.
I would say this. Your thinking is right on the subject, but New York is wrong. Because I don't know that KD and Kyrie ever do win a championship together. Maybe, but maybe not. And if they don't, that's a huge hit against KD, and it wouldn't be his fault. It would be because it's a dysfunctional franchise. I would say this. If the Clippers were available with Kawhi, I love that idea for KD because I think they'd win a championship next season. I think they'd beat everybody in basketball next season, and then he would have proven a point. I think it's going to be much more difficult to prove that in New York. So if the question is limited to the Knicks or the Warriors, to me, because it's the Knicks, stay with the Warriors.
I can never encourage somebody to leave the Golden State Warriors because I think at this moment they are the gold standard. First-class organization, top to bottom. Great owners, great executives, great coach, great players. I get it. But I'm a Knicks fan, so I don't have to do that. And at the end of the day, here's what I would say. KD should go because of what we're seeing from Steph Curry right now. Steph Curry is just cementing the fact yet again that it will always be Steph Curry's franchise. KD wants to be someplace where he establishes and cements his own legacy, and he's a difference maker. I'm not talking about just as a player. I'm talking legacy. And when you talk about the New York Knicks, listen, everybody's talking about a title, and obviously that's the ultimate aspiration. The New York Knicks have been so pathetic, so moribund, so disgustingly bad, okay, that I'm just happy with contender status. I mean, if you could get the Garden buzzing again, if you could make basketball relevant again, if you could have people talking about West 4th Street, Rutgers Park, Harlem 135th Street, Staten Island, and the list goes on. If you could have people talking about basketball in New York City again, I'd be thankful for that. I'm not saying that should be everybody, but I'm saying I'm so desperate for relevancy on the part of the New York Knicks that I said it yesterday and I'll say it again. They could offer KD, we can find out KD had an Achilles. And he's going to be out for the entire year next year.
And you don't know what you get when he's coming back.
I would still take every penny that I have and give KD it now. And I'd say to him, I will wait for you for 2 years. Listen. And Max, are you ready for this, Max? Well, I'm Stephen A. We all know I don't pull any punches. I'm going to bring the heat. I promise you, if KD goes to New York, there will be no bigger protector than me.
Yeah, but
I don't give a damn. I will carry his bags. I'll clean up his lock at the Garden. Whatever it takes to make sure that KD is comfortable and ready to ball for the New York Knicks, I will do with no objectivity whatsoever. That's how desperate I am. That's how desperate I am for the New York Knicks.
I don't want to see that.
Would.
I don't want to see that, Stephen A., and I don't believe you would be that, Stephen A.
I would.
Right.
Oh, he would.
Guys.
He would.